Hi, today I want to show you a little step I use in Microsoft Dynamics GP to make my payables payments a little easier to process and manage. So I'm going to show you how I record a payment that I have the bank either send or that I wire out. And frequently I'll enter the payment in while I'm keying in the invoice. And I want to show you what happens when we do this. So I'm in Microsoft Dynamics GP. I happen to be in 2013, but the same would apply regardless of what version you're on. So I'm going to go into transaction entry and enter in a transaction. And we'll enter it in for Beaumont Construction, and I'll key in an invoice number, and I'll key in a purchase amount. And I'm going to make this something that I wire directly from the bank. So I'm going to wire them or have the bank issue a check of $500 to go with the $500 invoice. And I'll put it in cash because I don't want it to create a check number. Now you'll notice that the number here just says cash, and if you leave it cash, then it'll record it with the document number cash, and there could be a lot of cash ones out there. So what I like to do is enter in my vendor ID, and I'll enter the date in behind it. And then what this will allow me to do, let's go ahead and post this. If for whatever reason I want to go back and void this payment to reissue it or manage it of any sort, it'll become a lot easier to manage because when I do a search by documents, I could just look up documents with that vendor ID and it'll take me directly to those documents, and it'll be much easier to find than entering in cash to cash. Because if you do this a lot over the course of years, you're going to end up with tons and tons of cash transactions. So just to make my life a little bit easier, this is how I do it. And you could just enter it in with the vendor name, but I like to put the date behind it because that gives it a unique number and it makes it a whole lot easier for me to find as the time goes on. Okay, I hope this helps. Thanks.